Welcome to Norway, a place where the wild and the wondrous exist side by side, and every horizon promises a new story. This is a land sculpted by ice and time, where ancient glaciers have carved out valleys and fjords over millennia, leaving behind a landscape that feels both timeless and ever-changing. Here, colossal mountains rise like silent sentinels, plunging into deep, mysterious waters that reflect the sky in shades of blue and silver. Ancient forests, thick with moss and shrouded in mist, hold secrets in their quiet depths, whispers of old legends and the gentle rustle of wildlife moving unseen. This isn't just a country, it's an experience that awakens your senses and connects you to something primal, something deep within yourself that longs for adventure and discovery. As you journey through Norway, you become part of a vast, living landscape. The air is cleaner, the colors more vivid, emerald greens, icy blues, and the golden glow of the midnight sun. The silence here is profound, yet it's never empty. It's filled with the soft magic of nature, the distant call of a bird, the gentle lapping of water, and the wind weaving through the trees. Our journey will take us from dramatic coastlines where waves crash against ancient cliffs and the salty air invigorates your spirit, to the serene heart of the wilderness, where still lakes mirror the sky and forests stretch as far as the eye can see. We'll stand in awe of the famous fjords, their sheer cliffs rising dramatically from the water, and feel the humbling power of nature all around us. We'll wander through charming villages, where life moves at a gentler pace and traditions are woven into daily life, from wooden houses painted in bright colors to the aroma of fresh-baked bread. Then we'll venture inland into deep green forests that cover so much of this beautiful country, where every path leads to a new discovery and every clearing invites you to pause and breathe. Along the way, you might spot reindeer grazing quietly or wildflowers blooming in a riot of color, each a reminder of Norway's untamed spirit. And when night falls, if you're lucky, you may witness the northern lights dancing across the sky, a spectacle that feels like nature's own whispered secret. Norway invites you to slow down, look closer, and appreciate the small details that make this place special. The dew on a leaf, the texture of ancient stone, the play of light on water. So, pack your sense of wonder and join me. Bring your curiosity, your love for the wild, and your readiness for the unexpected. Let's explore this incredible corner of the world together. The adventure begins now, and Norway is waiting to share its stories with you. Our journey begins in the heart of Norway's fjords, where the land and sea intertwine in a dramatic embrace. Here, nature's artistry is on full display, sculpted by time and the relentless forces of ice and water. The air is crisp, tinged with salt and the scent of pine, and the silence is broken only by the distant call of seabirds. Imagine standing at the water's edge, surrounded by sheer cliffs rising straight from the sea. The scale is humbling. Towering rock faces soar hundreds of meters above, their surfaces streaked with the marks of ancient glaciers. The world feels both immense and intimate, as if you've stepped into a secret realm carved by the hands of giants. These ancient giants were carved by glaciers over millennia, their rugged forms shaped by the slow, patient movement of ice. Each groove and crevice tells a story of a time when the world was colder, and the landscape was in constant motion. The fjords are living records of the Earth's history, their walls etched with the memory of ages past. The water below is a deep, mysterious blue-green, mirroring the sky and peaks above. It's so clear that you can see the shadows of fish darting beneath the surface, and so still that the mountains seem to float upon it. The fjord's waters are both a mirror and a gateway, reflecting the world above while hinting at mysteries below. To truly experience the fjords, you must get out on the water. Whether by kayak, small boat, or ferry, gliding across the surface brings you closer to the heart of this landscape. The gentle rocking of the boat, the cool spray on your face, and the echo of your voice bouncing off the cliffs make the experience unforgettable. A ferry ride through Fjord or Fjord is a meditative procession through a natural cathedral. The cliffs rise like ancient walls and the waterway narrows, drawing you deeper into the embrace of the mountains. Every moment feels sacred, as if you are a guest in a place that has witnessed countless generations. As the boat glides, you pass cascading waterfalls that tumble from dizzying heights, their spray catching the sunlight in shimmering arcs. Abandoned farms cling to the mountainsides, silent witnesses to a time when people carved out a living in this wild, beautiful place. Each ruin tells a story of resilience and the enduring bond between Norwegians and their land. Every turn reveals a new, breathtaking vista. The landscape shifts constantly. One moment you're surrounded by towering cliffs, the next you emerge into a wide expanse where the sky seems endless. The play of light and shadow creates a living tapestry, ever-changing and always awe-inspiring. Standing on the deck you feel a sense of timelessness. These fjords have looked this way for thousands of years. The stillness invites reflection, and you can't help but feel connected to the countless travelers who have gazed upon these same cliffs, awed by their majesty. The setting sun paints the sky in hues of orange and pink, casting long shadows across the water. As daylight fades, the fjord takes on a magical quality, the colors deepening and the air growing still. It's a moment of quiet wonder, a perfect ending to a day spent in nature's masterpiece. The fjords are more than a geological wonder, they are a symbol of Norway's soul. They embody the spirit of adventure, resilience and harmony with nature that defines this land. To Norwegians, the fjords are a source of pride and inspiration, woven into the fabric of their culture and identity. They leave an indelible mark on everyone who witnesses them, stirring a sense of awe and gratitude. To stand here is to be reminded of the beauty and power of the natural world, and to carry a piece of Norway's wild heart with you wherever you go. Along the shores, Norway's picturesque villages come into view. Colorful wooden houses line the harbors, their reflections shimmering in the calm water. Fishing boats bob gently at the docks, nets piled and ready for the next day. Life here moves at the rhythm of the sea and seasons. In towns like Reyna or Bergen's Briggen Wharf, you step back in time. Racks of cod dry in the open air, and local festivals celebrate the bounty of the sea. Folk music drifts from community halls and people wear traditional bunyads with pride. These are genuine expressions of a proud heritage. Spending time in these communities offers a peace that comes from belonging. The story of Norway is as much about its people as its landscapes. Leaving the coast behind, the journey inland is a gradual, almost poetic transformation. The salty tang of the sea lingers for a moment, carried on the breeze, before it slowly dissipates as you drive further from the shoreline. The landscape begins to change, and with it, the very air you breathe. The briny scent of the ocean is soon replaced by the earthy aroma of pine needles and fir resin. The air feels cooler, fresher, and somehow more alive, filled with the subtle fragrance of the forest floor and the promise of adventure. The landscape itself shifts before your eyes. Where once there were rugged cliffs battered by waves, now gentle hills roll out, blanketed in lush green vegetation. Moss and ferns thrive in the moist air, carpeting the ground in a tapestry of green. Birch trees, with their delicate white bark, stand as sentinels at the edge of the forest. Gradually, they give way to dense stands of pine and spruce, their trunks rising straight and tall, forming a living wall of green. The soundscape transforms as well. The distant cries of gulls fade away, replaced by the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind, and the melodic chorus of woodland birds. Every step forward brings a new layer of sound, from the soft crunch of needles underfoot to the occasional snap of a twig. Here, crystal-clear lakes lie nestled among the trees, their surfaces perfectly still, mirroring the deep green woods that surround them. The water is so pure you can see all the way to the bottom, where smooth stones and fallen branches rest undisturbed. In just a few hours, you can travel from a world dominated by water and rock to one where trees and soil reign supreme. The transition is both dramatic and subtle, a reminder of Norway's incredible natural diversity. Along the way, you might pause at a scenic viewpoint, gazing out over a winding river, or find a quiet spot to picnic beside the rushing water. The landscape invites you to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to simply be present in the moment. As you venture deeper, the trees grow taller and more majestic, their branches arching overhead to form a natural canopy. Sunlight filters through the needles, casting shifting patterns of light and shadow on the forest floor. The interplay of light and leaves creates a magical atmosphere, where every step feels like an exploration. The ground is soft beneath your feet, cushioned by years of fallen needles and moss. There's a sense of entering a natural sanctuary, a place where time seems to slow and the outside world feels far away. The deeper you go, the more enveloped you become in the tranquility of the woods. The noise and rush of daily life fade into the background, replaced by a profound peace that settles over everything. Here, surrounded by ancient trees and the quiet hum of nature, you find a rare sense of calm. The journey from fjord to forest is more than a change in scenery. It's a shift in state of mind, an invitation to reconnect with the natural world and rediscover a sense of wonder. Stepping into a Norwegian forest is like entering another world. The air is cool and still, thick with the scent of pine and earth. Silence here is full of subtle sounds. The wind, a woodpecker, the crunch of pine needles. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, illuminating patches of undergrowth. Moss-covered boulders and ancient trees create a sense of reverence. Walking the forest path, you notice the small details: bark texture, wildflowers, a spiderweb glistening with dew. It's a place that encourages you to slow down and pay attention. This is the heart of Friluftsliv, the Norwegian love of outdoor life. The forest is a place of refuge, healing, and quiet wonder. Norwegian forests teem with life, much of it shy and hidden. If you're patient, you might glimpse a moose grazing at dawn or a red fox darting across a path. Bird life is abundant. Capercaillie, chaffinches, and eagles soar above. Red squirrels gather nuts and butterflies flutter through sunbeams. The forest floor is a treasure trove. Wild blueberries, lingonberries, and rare cloudberries. Foraging is a beloved Norwegian pastime, connecting people to the land. Mushrooms and ferns add color and texture to the landscape. Tall pines, graceful birches, and sturdy oaks provide homes for countless creatures. The forest is a complex, interconnected web of life. In Norway, there are moments when time stands still. Standing on a cliff or walking in the forest, you feel part of something much larger. All worries fade, replaced by a sense of humility and connection. Sitting beneath an ancient pine, you listen to the wind and birds, feeling the earth beneath you. Norway's wilderness offers deep tranquility, a rare gift in our busy lives. These experiences stir awe and gratitude, reminding us of what's truly important. Nature puts things in perspective, inspiring us with its strength and resilience. Friluftsliv, or open-air life, is a Norwegian philosophy, finding joy in simple outdoor moments. By immersing yourself in Norway's wild places, you become part of this life-affirming culture. Here, you discover the peace that comes from connecting with the wild. As our journey through Norway ends, it's really an invitation. Imagine breathing in crisp air, feeling waterfall mist on your skin, and walking on mossy forest floors. Norway welcomes explorers of all kinds. Gentle hikes, scenic drives, and cozy cabins await. Enjoy fresh local food in charming villages and wake to birdsong. Let this be the start of your own adventure. Trace the coastline on a map. Dream of the Lofoten Islands or the Northern Lights. Travel opens new worlds both outside and within us. A trip to Norway is an opportunity for growth, peace, and lasting memories. Cherish the natural wonders of our planet wherever you find them. Start planning, start dreaming, and let the spirit of exploration lead you. Norway is waiting with its majestic fjords and enchanting forests. Our journey from fjord to forest is just a glimpse of Norway's beauty. We've felt the power of the sea and the tranquility of ancient woods. Life here is shaped by the land, from fishing villages to forest cabins. The real takeaway is a renewed sense of wonder. Norway reminds us the world is full of amazing places. Stay curious and keep exploring. The spirit of discovery is something you can carry into everyday life. Let Norway inspire your own adventures, big or small. The world is a vast, fascinating book. Turn the page. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Keep dreaming, keep exploring, and happy travels.